So today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me style video. I've never done one of these before, so I thought it would be fun to try out today. And yeah, so I'm basically just going to do my makeup and talk with you guys a little bit. Alright, so I live in the Midwest, but it seems like the entire nation is suffering from some pretty nasty cold weather. And right now, well, I live in Missouri and we're getting hit pretty hard right now. If I remember, I will try to insert some footage. It's snowing. It's been snowing since like early this morning. And I don't think it's supposed to stop snowing until late tonight. And then I heard that there's still some more coming tomorrow. So we're just kind of stuck in this really bad like snow front, and it sucks. I really don't like the snow. I mean, I like it for like the December, like November, December, around Christmas time. It's February now. I kind of want to go ahead and get into spring. And I'm just tired of being like snowed in. I hate feeling like I'm stuck in my house all week because I finally get 3 days off from work and I'm literally stuck inside my house. So it kind of stinks, but I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of not really forcing me because I love making videos, but it's kind of forcing me in a way to sit down and actually film some stuff for you guys. And I apologize for the lack of videos. It seems like I've been kind of off my schedule. I've missed a couple days. I know I missed Monday and I apologize about that. It's just really bad timing. I haven't had time to like pre-film some stuff for you, but I'm really excited to be filming today. And yeah, so today I am going to be using a new foundation. I know I just did that first impression on the CoverGirl foundation, which I did wear all weekend to work, and it held up really nicely. It didn't break, well, I mean, it got shiny around my nose, like it pretty much not really dissolved. I mean, there was still some coverage there, but I mean, my nose was pretty much just completely shiny, but that was totally fine. I mean, it got pretty hot and we got pretty busy, so that was to be expected, but the rest of my face looked really good. And even a table gave me a compliment on my skin. I was getting ready to take their order, and this woman, she was so nice, she like stopped, she looked like she wanted to say something. I thought she wanted to add something to her order, and she was like, "Can I just say your skin is absolutely gorgeous?" And I was like, "Thank you." I just feel so awkward when people compliment me on it. Not that I don't appreciate it, I do. I definitely appreciate the compliments. I just don't know like what to say. I'm just like, "Thank you." I was like, well, it's probably just my dad's good genetics. And they started laughing. So I thought that was really cool. And I think the foundation also helped with that. So that foundation's definitely a winner for me. And right now I'm applying the Maybelline Baby Skin. I've been trying to use this for like about a week or two now. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it yet. I feel like I love wearing primer, even if I am like not going to be, or if like I don't need my makeup to last super long, I still love to wear it just because it's like a second skin, and that way my foundation's not actually sitting like in my skin or not having the chance to get like in my pores and stuff. But I really don't find that it covers like the pores on my nose very well. I still really love the Professional from Benefit. I have a little sample of that and I've been obsessed with it, so I'm definitely looking into purchasing the full size of that. And then speaking of Benefit, I'm actually going to be using again their Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. I've had this little baby sample forever. I used it for the first time yesterday and I was like head over heels, like love at first sight. I love the finish of this stuff, and I am definitely like for sure, once they clear the roads and it is safe to drive, I will be making a trip to Ulta for this stuff because I seriously love it that much, guys. It's amazing. It's a very liquidy consistency, but I really like that just because I have combination skin, so my cheeks and my forehead can be kind of dry, but my nose can be quite oily and look pretty shiny throughout the day. It's kind of the main area that my makeup seems to fade the fastest, and so this stuff feels really good on the skin, and it has just a gorgeous finish. It's like this really pretty dewy finish. I am obsessed with this foundation. I cannot wait to buy the full size. I'm trying to make this little baby one last for these snow days, so hopefully I can fight through it. I'm like really in love with this foundation. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing any kind of foundation at all, and that's what I love the most about it. And it has just this really nice kind of semi-matte, semi-dewy finish on my skin, and I am just absolutely in love with it. And I love the coverage. It covers up everything that I need, and like evens out my entire skin tone, and I'm just head over heels for this foundation. I am so excited about it. I've never really tried a high-end foundation, and for that being my first one, I am very impressed and very excited. So now I'm going to go ahead and do some concealing because I just can't go a day without concealer. And let's see here. I'm going to use my usual. This is the Instant Age Rewind Brightener. I'm actually just going to place that on my inner corner and blend that out. And then for my under eye area, I'm actually going to be using another Benefit product. This is the Fake Up Concealer, and I'm in the lightest shade, obviously. I'm just going to warm it up on the back of my hand really quick, and then apply this under my eyes. This is supposed to be like a really hydrating concealer. I think it promises not to crease, but it definitely creases on me. But I can't really ever judge a concealer on whether or not it's going to crease, because literally every concealer I use creases on me, just because I basically have like a lower lid, and there's like just like a permanent crease. So it doesn't matter what concealer I use and whether or not it promises not to. It's 9 times out of 10 it creases on me, so it's not that big of a deal. And I really love this concealer because in the winter time, while it's cold right now and everything, this has like a little moisturizing around it and then the concealer in the middle, so it's very moisturizing on my face, and it's good for just those really nice natural days that you don't want to look like you're trying to highlight your under eye area. You just kind of want to cover everything up. Alrighty, after that's all blended in, I'm just going to take some translucent powder and set that. To set the rest of my face, I'm actually just going to be using Neutrogena Shine Control Powder, which I think I mentioned in my monthly favorites video that I was trying to hit pan on this, and I did. Look at the scars. Pan. I finally hit pan on something. I am so proud of myself. You don't even know. Like, I can't. I'm so excited about it. So I picked my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder Palette back up, and I've just been using this a lot recently. So I'm going to take this shade right over here. It's more of the bronzy color, and I'm going to use this just to add some warmth into, like, back to my skin so I'm not so pale. And I've just really been loving this palette again. I bought this back in like December, I think. I can't remember if it was like December. I think it was December, but and I haven't used it like a ton yet. I did use it like that month, probably for like 2 weeks, and then yeah, I just haven't picked it up just because I keep buying more makeup, which I need to stop doing because I have plenty. I don't need to buy anymore, but it's just such an addiction. But yeah, anyways, point of the story, I've been loving this again. And I love this bronze shade because it's not really bronze, like a bronzer per se, but you can definitely use it as one. And I really like it just to warm up my skin and make it feel like, make my face look like I got some sun, even though we all know I've been stuck inside because of this darn snow. And then for my blush, I'm going to be using this blush from the Tarte Be Mattenificent palette. I have been loving these shadows, but I've also really been loving this blush. It's just a really nice, very natural, like a mauve pinky shade, and I just love it. And it's just perfect for these like natural makeup look days. And then going back to my Hourglass palette, I'm going to take that middle shade right here, and I'm going to use this to highlight the tops of my cheeks. After that, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I feel like I go back and I look at like old videos that I filmed and my brows looked totally different. Like, I apologize for how like horrendous they looked. I was using a brow pencil at the time, which I thought looked okay. And then I just kind of slowly realized, like through someone telling me at work and through you guys commenting on the video, that they looked pretty weird. So I've actually just gone back to my Benefit brow Zings, and I've really been liking it again. This is what I used back when I first got them done, and they looked really natural and nice, so I am just going back to the start basically. I don't really use that pencil liner anymore because it is too dark for me now since my hair is uber blonde, and I just like the more natural look. I was just having a hard time getting it down, okay? Just bear with me, okay? I'm still learning. The brows are a little bit harder to conquer. Is that the right word? I don't know. Alright, so hopefully that looks better. I feel like these look a lot less harsh and not nearly as dark, so hopefully you guys can see the difference now too. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. What should I do today? What should I do? Alright, so first I'm going to, of course, prime my eyes. I'm just going to use MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. I have had this thing for like almost a year, I think. I can't remember how long I've had this paint pot, and I haven't even hit the bottom of the pot yet, so it's pretty awesome. I feel like you really get your money's worth with these paint pots. I absolutely love this one, and I would love to get the one in, I think it's Soft Ochre. It's the more yellow toned one, but I really love this one. I feel like it neutralizes everything, and it keeps my shadows in place all day. So I've been obsessed with this for a while. And then let's see here, I'm going to use my Stila Kitten eyeshadow, which I feel like I probably mentioned this before, but I shattered this like a long time ago, and I finally took some alcohol to it and got it back to normal, so super excited about that because it's taken me forever to do it, and it was kind of a mess to do, but I'm just so excited to have it back because I've been using it like every day now. But I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Is anybody else excited for, I always feel so stupid when I try to pronounce it. Is it Mattenificent? I think that's her name. The evil witch queen thing from Sleeping Beauty. I'm like super stoked. Also, Lana Del Rey's like version of Once Upon a Dream. Oh, so eerie. It's beautiful. I found it on YouTube and I listened to it like 3 times the other day. I love what she did with it. It sounds so perfect for the movie, and Angelina Jolie looks exactly like that witcher queen. I can't remember if she's a witch or if she's a queen, but I remember I loved Sleeping Beauty when I was younger. Loved it. And I'm just taking that same eyeshadow and running it along the inner half of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in, let's see here, I'm going to use my Naked palette today. I'm going to first take the color Naked, and I'm just going to take this on my Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush. I feel like I never mentioned brushes, and I'm sorry, but I really love Sigma brushes. I need to invest in some more eye brushes. I feel like I'm pretty good on face brushes, but I love their eyeshadow brushes. I feel like there's nothing else like them that's going to blend nearly as well as these do, so I really need to get some more of these. Plus, I'm so lazy about cleaning them. It would be nice to have a couple backups so I don't like mix shades. So I'm basically just taking this and buffing it nice and lightly through the crease, just to help add some definition to my eyes. I've pretty much been doing this same eye look like every day for a week. Like I don't know why, but I've just really been loving this super simple kind of bronzy golden eye look, and it's been working for me. And then I'm also going to take the color Buck, which is the darker matte brown shade in the palette, and I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner and just bring it in just a teensy bit, and this is just going to help add a little extra definition to the eyes. Alright, and then after that I'm going to take, where'd it go? Brush before, and I'm going to mix the 2 colors together and run this along my lower lash line. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so I have Netflix, and I've heard a lot of talk about American Horror Story recently because of, I think, the 3rd season just ended, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's the 3rd season that just ended on TV. And I've not watched like a single episode. Oh, I hadn't watched a single episode before, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna go ahead and watch like the 1st season on Netflix, and it creeped me the F out. Like, it was kind of scary to watch alone. If you are, I definitely say it's for a mature audience. I would not recommend if you're like, I don't really know an appropriate age to say, maybe like 13 and younger. Like, I probably wouldn't recommend watching it, just because it's kind of creepy. It's like a never-ending scary movie, so just keep that in mind if you do decide to watch it. It's pretty, it can be kind of intense, or maybe I'm just a wussy, I don't really know, it could be both. So yeah, but I started watching it and I am obsessed. I'm about to start the second season with my stepmom. We decided we're going to watch it together, yeah, but seriously, I am so in love. Like, I'm hardcore crushing on Evan Peters. He plays Tate in the first one. I love him. I will try to insert a picture if I can remember, but he is like, he's gorgeous. He's just, I don't even know what it is. I really love him. I loved the character he played in the show, and I adore the man. I love him so much. And my camera is dying. Of course it's dying. I'm trying to be productive and my camera doesn't want to let me. Alright, sorry about that. My camera died on me momentarily and I had to charge it. But continuing on with what I was doing, I'm going to curl my lashes really quick and apply some mascara. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Lash Butterfly Mascara. I almost did a first impressions on this a while back, and I'm really glad I didn't, because my first impression would have been I absolutely hated it. But I basically let it sit in my drawer for a while. I opened it back up to use it the other day, and I am now in love with it. I use it every day, and I love it. It gives me these kind of like long, I feel like it lengthens my lashes quite a bit, which I appreciate because mine are quite short. But it can give you kind of these long spidery lashes, which if you don't like that, obviously this is not the mascara for you. But I've learned to love it and I really like it. I feel like it just makes my lashes look super black and it helps lengthen them. But like I said, it can make them quite spidery, so just keep that in mind when purchasing. I was actually kind of annoyed that I hated it so much in my, like, when I first tried it, because it's like, this mascara ain't cheap. It's like $10 at the drugstore. I think I got it at Walgreens, so it was probably like $8 or $9, I think. So not the cheapest drugstore mascara, but I'm glad I ended up liking it because I've been using it every single time that I wear makeup. So there's that. Alright, so I've really been loving the Lash Out Butterfly, and then I've also really been liking the Rocket Volume Express. This is in the black brown shade. I've been using this on my lower lashes just to help kind of define my eyes. I don't think I'm actually going to use this today just because I don't want to go super heavy on my mascara, but I have been loving these. I feel like this is kind of like a preview into my favorites video for the end of the month because I've been loving all of these products so far, even though it's only like a couple days in. I've been using these products for like a week now, so you'll probably see a couple of these at least in my favorites video. So now I'm going to do my lips. Okay, so MAC came out with their spring collection, I think. It's like something flower, has something to do with flowers. I got something in the mail, like a little letter. Not like a letter, but like it looked like just like a little greeting card, but it had like the advertisement on it. And then I went online to look at the colors, and they had some lipsticks on there, and they were all limited edition, so I got 4 of them. I think there's 6, so I'm missing 2 of them, but I didn't really particularly want those shades, so I picked up 4. I will go ahead and show you guys the colors I picked up since I mentioned it. So first I picked up Fleur de Coral, and these are all lusters, by the way. So this is what that one looks like, and lusters meaning that they're quite sheer, so these will apply really nicely. So I got a really nice coral color. They're all kind of like these pastel-y colors. This one's really pretty as well. This one's called Naked Bud, and this is basically my lips but better. It just enhances my natural lip color, and you really don't have to worry about applying like this one. Like, you don't have to be looking in a mirror basically, because you're not gonna like mess up your face, because it's a luster, so it's again not very pigmented, but it still gives you some color payoff, so it looks really nice. This one's called Rose Lily, which is probably one of my favorite ones. It's just this really nice bright pastel Barbie pink color. I really love this one. And then lastly, I picked up the color Snapdragon, which is kind of looks like the last one, but it's a little bit darker, more of like a purpley shade. So I am really excited to be using all of these colors, and I'm in love with lipstick. I'm such a lipstick junkie and I can't even help it. But today I'm going to be using the color Naked Bud, since I've kind of gone for this really natural look. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. Alright, so you see what I mean. It just looks super natural. Probably doesn't even look like I'm wearing like a lipstick, but I'm really excited. This will probably be a really good just everyday shade for me that I can throw in my purse, and like if I want like a little wash of color on my lips or just a nice sheen, that'll be a really good one to have. So yeah, I think that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this style video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!